Hello there.
What do you want? Go away!
Still no guests yet?
No, maybe they're buying me even better presents. As soon as they get here, Mommy's gonna give me the biggest and bestest present ever!
I've gotta go.
Yes? Otherwise you'll scare my guests away!
The lady wants Ivo and she won't leave until she has her. The fewer times I address her empty-handed, the better. Unfortunately, I'd have to hold the string tight for my voice to come out of the tin, and it would also be too quiet. Otherwise, I could talk as William without having to stand behind him. I'd better not. I'm afraid he'd like it, and then he wouldn't let me go again. Unfortunately, I'd have to hold the string tight for my voice to come out of the tin, and it would also be too quiet. Otherwise, I could talk as William without having to stand behind him.
Wait! Qu'est-ce que tu coule là-bas? Mary! Looksick! Mons, Fots! Oulou!
Ah!
Perhaps Old Red's friends can persuade him to give me the compass.
It's me again!
What are you doing, Nate? Just stop it, will you?
Stop it!
You can hear in one can what someone else says into the other can. It's a distance communicator. Unfortunately, I'd have to hold the string tight for my voice to come out of the tin, and it would also be too quiet. Otherwise, I could talk as William without having to stand behind him. Unfortunate, otherwise... Looks kind of ceremonial, but there's no reason why it can't be used with a normal hammer. Cast off. A massive thing. I wonder if the mummy pulled it out here on his own. The little guy doesn't look that strong. The sarcophagus is gold-plated. In normal circumstances, I would pocket some of the gold. But it's a bit different if the inhabitant of the sarcophagus is full of beans and still needs it. The sun clock is fixed. Now we just need the obelisk. I guess that's the obelisk mentioned in the operating manual. At least I can't see another one. Hi.
I think that we've met once before, haven't we?
So I should put obelisk B onto slab F, or something like that.
What are you talking about?
The instructions! At 3 o'clock, the shadow of the obelisk,
Why are you always saying things that don't make any sense? It's very irritating. Anyway, one also needs a bicycle, has to put 2 into the left-hand column, and then wait until the whole thing has been well roasted.
I've gotta go.
Bye!
Arszut kwela! Pudalut put! Tik-tok! Shucks! Pulaptus brunsom! Oh!
What's up?
Zotskots levo!
I don't know. That woman drives me crazy.
Laila!
Why do 2 great guys like us have such bad luck with our girlfriends?
Wait!
Yeah, all right. I'll take over. Cast off. A green top hat. It should be useful. Green top hats always are. Bob said that only she can wake Ivo up, and no one can force her. Her mother could leave her in this state for months, or even years. I have to wake her up. She doesn't deserve this, despite everything that's happened. This mirror and the one from the observatory have a special connection. Cast off.
Nate! What's going on? Why did you take Ivo's mirror?
Let's give them a bit of privacy. What do you think?
Private what?
All right.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
I'm transmitting the images of the happy playing children to the mirror in my bag.
But you're blocking my view!
It's important, and it won't take long, and you owe me one.
I owe you nothing! And you haven't got rid of the Van Burens yet!
Hello?
Yes? What is it?
I gotta go.
Yes, go! Henceforth!
Unfortunate. Other. Hello?
Aye? Have they gone?
Our deal stands?
Aye. You chase those two horrors off my island, and I'll lend you the spirit compass.
That's what I wanted to hear. I've gotta go.
See you later.
See you later!
This mirror and the one from the observatory have a special connection. As unhealthy and delicious as it might look, I'm not going to risk being transformed for it. The brat's keeping a watchful eye on the little snack for her guests. I won't get anywhere near it as long as she's here. We haven't got a present for that brat yet, and I don't want to see Critter in drag for any longer than necessary. The perfume could be a good gift for the brat, but I'd better look after it for Critter, otherwise he'll just cover himself in it. I like Critter, but I don't want to pick out curtains or anything. A huge flower. It's giving off an absolutely disgustingly sweet smell. Here, for you. We haven't got a That would be quite funny, but this is not the right time. The perfume... Critter isn't much of a linguist. Here, for you. I like Critter, but I don't want to pick out curtains or anything. Cast off. That's the old oasis of Bremen. It was already there at the time of Lorem Ipsum. Today it's a pretty little town. Thank you. Thank you. All right then. Most of the communication between a Bob needs his sleep. I'm only supposed to disturb him if there's something new to report. Cast off. Cast off. Some happy children playing in a garden. Ivo's mother refuses to believe that Ivo's children could have a happy future too. Who cares if the future queen has an illegitimate child? Well, apart from me. Black, I guess the connection was cut when I took the mirror.
No, the mirror is still transmitting. It's broadcasting the inside of your bag. Nice lint.
The ape has got nothing to match the Van Buren's magic. But he could easily take me out if I try to steal the compass. There's a saying about people who bring knives to gunfights, and I don't even have a knife. There's a saying about people... I knew William. He doesn't talk as much now he's a statue, and he doesn't suffer from BO anymore.
Hate! ¿Escuchas? ¡Con la voz!
I'd better not. Old Red would notice if I moved the statue. Hello! I'm the Hatter. The Mad Hatter.
Just like in my book! Are you really mad?
Sure, completely insane. I think you're a revolting child, and you have terrible taste.
You must be really mad if you're making fun of me! Have you got a present for me, too?
I've got a great gadget for you. A magical communicator.
A what?
If you pull the string tight and someone speaks into the tin at one end, you can hear what he says at the other end.
That's completely lame! If you want something, then you could just scream loudly for it.
But it's not lame.
It is! And totally impractical, with all those cables and all. Huh. Now it'll work without the stupid cable.
Even better.
Say what? That isn't a present! I want a real present! Something that I can hold!
And what kind of presents would you like?
Good ones! Anyone wishing to come to my own birthday party must give me a good present!
And what is a good present?
I like sweet and fluffy animals, I like things for girls, and I like fairy tales.
Give Nate the compass, bird brain.
Did you say that?
Huh? I'm over here.
Be careful what you say, William.
What? William's dead. I'm talking to you. Ah! What? I've had enough of you and this whole charade. Give Nate what he needs and let me go. Ah!
You ungrateful tit! I told you you're only to speak when I ask you something.
What? No one listens to you, fatty. Ah!
Fatty?
What?
I won't be insulted by a feathered mongrel. One more word.
And what, bird brain? Ah!
Oh, just you wait.
Ah! Ah!
No, come back. Come back. Who's gonna talk to me now?
I'd better not. Old Red would notice if I... I only have to get rid of the Van Burens, then I get the compass. Sounds simple. If these things could transmit voices over large distances without the string, the possible uses would be tremendous. You could call them up during mealtime in order to sell them something. I'd better not. Cast off. Cast off. A fine white powder. It's used to make wigs white and to create mischief. Looks kind of ceremonial. I have to convince her that she's not acting in Ivo's best interest. She doesn't want to damage her daughter or cause her unnecessary pain. Lorem Ipsum, the jewel of the desert at the foot of the 3 mountains. This little book helped me work out where it is. Violence is never the solution. In my experience, the absurd combination of bizarre objects is the solution. Always. Violence is never the solution. In my Violence is never in my A huge flower. It's giving off an absolutely disgustingly sweet smell. I think the parrot is happy not having to play the one-man entertainer in the madhouse anymore. Hey there, little fella. Come down here. I think the... Hi.
Oh, Hatter! Have you got a present for me?
I hereby present you with the insight that life isn't about receiving presents.
Say what? That isn't a present, stupid. I want a real present.
Yes, but you see...
Whatever! My mommy's gonna give me a real big present.
Yes, but...
I want a present!
A present! Of course! The lady wants Ivo and she won't leave until she has her. That would be quite funny. The perfume could be a good gift for the brat, but I'd better look after it for Critter, otherwise he'll just cover himself in it. We haven't got a present for that brat yet, and I don't want to see Critter in drag for any longer than necessary. I like Critter, but I don't want to pick out curtains or anything. No, Critter isn't much of a linguist. Critter isn't interested in books. He's more the practical type. Most of the community... Still hungry? We should do something about that. Away we go. Are you still hungry? We should... Nope. Cat. Watch out down there. Maybe next time I should shout first and then throw it down. The Mary should have enough power to heave the obelisk onto the plinth. And the pipe serves as the new connection piece K, or whatever it was. Off we go! Pull, my dear old fatty!
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Come on, you can do it! All right. Now slowly. Ah! Well done, Mary.
Did you ever doubt me, little one?
The shadow of the obelisk at exactly 3 p.m. is supposed to cast across the stone you can use to open a secret door into the pyramid. Now it's about noon? According to the operating manual, there's a place you have to press to open an entrance into the pyramid. But I can't just try and find it by looking around. That would take forever. Okay, it's 3:15. The obelisk is casting its shadow exactly on that stone. That must be it. That's it. Let's go.
If I were you, I wouldn't go in there. Traps. Lots of traps. Mortimer just about managed it. And Mortimer is... Mortimer.
He was in the pyramids?
Of course. He is an archaeologist. They always go wherever there are the most traps.
Do you know how the traps in there work?
Naturally. I even invented some myself. I am an enigma, I think.
How about you accompany us?
In there? Whew, it's dangerous.
Come on, I thought Danger was your middle name.
Really? That would be a strange middle name. Walter or Winifred, those are good names. Mortimer's second name is Alfred.
Come on now, get in that pyramid.
In there? It's dangerous in there.
It's important. We need the Book of the Dead to bring a friend back into this world, and he might know something about a great evil that's stirring.
It's like my dear old father used to say. Coyote, snake, bird looking to the left, sun, wavy lines, exclamation mark.
What?
Yes, he was very erudite. And you wouldn't have caught him simply wandering into a pyramid filled with traps. It's coyote, snake, bird looking to the left, sun, wavy lines, exclamation mark.
What?
Yes, he was very erudite. And you wouldn't have caught him It's coyote. Yes. It's coyote, snake, bird looking to the left, sun, wavy lines, exclamation mark.
What?
Yes, he was very erudite. And you wouldn't have caught him simply wandering into a pyramid filled with traps.
We really shouldn't go into the pyramid unprepared.
Oh, come on. Danger is my middle name. And it's important. Great evil is stirring.
What?
You can't let me go in there on my own. You have to come in with me.
Okay, if that's how it's gotta be.
I win every argument. It's always been so. Put me on your shoulders.
Do I have to?
Hup, hup. We have 40 days in the desert ahead of us.
We're going into the pyramid.
Which pyramid?
Hey, stop puffing and panting in my ear.
I'm not panting. I'm exhaling dramatically. Onwards, my proud camel!
Nice little place. Locked. And like everything here, the door's made of stone. You can't just kick it open. Locked. A conspicuous black hole in the wall.
You have to put your arm in there.
Sure?
Yes. Sometimes there is a switch at the end of the hole. But sometimes your arm will be sliced off instead. I'm pretty sure that this one here has a switch.
So, tell me again. You said that if I stick my arm in there, it won't be chopped off?
How should I know?
There really is something like a lever here.
Pull it.
Ah!
Don't let go. The door is opening.
Great. Yes. Broken.
Ołtarz! Babciakciu! Ołtarz! Babulu! Ołtarz! Babulu! Malaka bum bum! Gotowi! Pracuje, Luka! Box! Ula dula! Catch the push! Babulu! Ołtarz! Catch the push! Ulanu! Ulanula! Ołtarz! Ela frequentava!
Ah. Hey, Critter.
Huh?
Forget it. Here, for you. Here, for you. I like Critter. No. Critter isn't interested. Right. Again. Vases? Cat statues? A wooden chair? Why is there only junk here and no treasure?
What use are treasures to you on the other side? At least you can sit on a chair.
As a real Tomb Raider, I have to at least take something. What about this? An ancient mirror, I'd say.
You can't take that. That is the first mirror that was ever made.
And?
Pharaoh Tut-Tut was very particular about his appearance. He needs the mirror.
Not anymore. I'm quite sure of that. It would seem that the pyramid served not only as the last resting place of the pharaoh, but also as a junk room.
No, those are valuable grave goods. The pharaoh should not have to want for anything in the next world.
Seeds?
Just in case there's a famine in the next world.
A chariot? A boat? Weapons? Food? Almost makes you wish you were dead.
Oh no. The pharaoh longed to live forever. That is why he commissioned the Book of the Dead to be written. This records everything that the wise were able to discover about death.
Do you believe the book can grant you eternal life?
I'd say it didn't work for old Tut-Tut, though. Ha!
A press for olive oil or something like that. I'd rather relax than work in the afterlife.
The pharaoh naturally would never operate the equipment himself. Hundreds of his most loyal slaves were buried with him.
I don't see any bones. I guess the slaves had a bit of a rethink about their loyalty after the pharaoh died. No, these seeds have been lying here for thousands of years. Any moisture in them will have evaporated. That should work. All right, I've pressed the oil out of the flour. It's sticky and smells strong. It's all in. What the devil?
Oh, scarabs. We often use them in traps. They eat the flesh of the bones of any intruders. Fantastic animals.
Yeah, fantastic. I won't set a foot in the room with those dung beetles scurrying around.
That strikes me as a very good idea. At least, as long as I remain on your shoulders.
Thanks to Critter, I can see enough. And what I can see, I don't like. There are some nasty-looking spikes waiting at the bottom of the pitfall, and some scarab beetles are scurrying around between them.
I would suggest that we don't fall into that pit, then.
I guess the pit used to be covered with thin wooden planks or the like. Mortimer, or Time, one of the two has exposed the pit. This part of the column shoots out if you trigger a mechanism in the floor.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am. I would jump over, but I don't know if there's another trap on the other side of the slab. This part of the Yes, I would. Even if I get over this pitfall, the stone ball is blocking my way.
The ball should only block the entrance to the tomb in an emergency.
I guess Mortimer triggered the trap when he was here.